Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to challenge one time management paradox. So I want to share actually a time management paradox. Why am I dressed like this? Actually, I'm dressed in sport because I've just come back from a really nice tennis game with TK, my wife, Mirabelle, my daughter, and a friend of Mirabelle. And I have to confess, now it's during the week, we're Monday, and I have to confess, this tennis game was not planned at all, which for the people who know me, it's going to be a surprise. It was not on my calendar as a meeting with myself or meeting with others. It's quite interesting because when I train leaders, when I train executives and their team, I'm someone very organized, let's put it this way. And so I make them organize their files, their inbox, their task management system, their time, we plan their week and so on. And quite often they would say to me, Cyril, you are so organized that are you lacking flexibility from this organization? And there's this concept that the more organized you are, the less flexible you are. And actually, I think it is completely the opposite. And that's I call that time management paradox, completely the opposite. Churchill had this beautiful quote, for the first 25 years of my life, I wanted freedom. For the next 25 years of my life, I wanted order. For the next 25 years, I realized that order is freedom. So what do I mean here? When TK came to see me a couple of hours ago and said, hey, Mirabelle just called, she's with a friend on the tennis court, she just asked if I wanted to come, and she's like, are you tempted? And actually, spending time with TK and Mirabelle is definitely a big rock for me, but it's during the week. I've planned my work, but it was so easy for me to look in my calendar. And I looked at it and I said, actually, the 3 meetings I have with myself are very easily rescheduled. I could do that in a different time during the week. And so it took me literally 2 minutes and I said yes. And I haven't felt guilty at all about it. And suddenly dressed, put some white things to, not really tennis appropriate, but anyway, white things so I can go and play. Jumped in a car, surprised Mirabelle. The smile on her face when she saw me was priceless. And we had a lovely game of tennis. And then I'm coming and I'm going to reorganize my day. So easy. And so for me, my advice for all of you on this one is this. It's so worth it planning well your time. Every week, I plan my week in advance. I look at things, I book meeting with myself. And contrary to what most people think, the fact that I plan well mean that I am really flexible and I can change things around because I know what I should be doing. I swap things around and say, fine, there's something more important that came in, time with TK and Mirabelle, and I can reorganize things. So let me ask you, do you plan enough your time to really be flexible and jump on the opportunity when they come? This is this week Work Smarter, Live Better tip. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you later. Bye.